Chair, councillors and officers, tonight's decision is not just about this development, although the objections do outweigh the benefits regarding this proposal. This meeting is about whether this council is following the law or merely enforcing directives without scrutiny. My first point, transparency breach, housing crisis without evidence. I submitted a Freedom of Information request demanding evidence of the housing shortage used to justify this development. The information has not been fully provided. The Kent County Council response has already admitted that there is no clear data on housing waiting lists, including the residency status of applicants. Without verified figures, how can this development be lawfully justified? Legal breach. The Local Government Act of 1999 mandates councils to make decisions based on best value and public transparency. How is approving a major development without disclosing the actual need meeting this requirement? My second point is planning policy breach, affordable housing that isn't affordable. The new NPPF states that 50% of homes must be affordable, yet no clear definition has been provided. Will these homes be prioritised for local residents? Will they be council-owned or private developer stock? Legal breach. The Public Sector Equality Duty, which is the Equality Act of 2010, requires councils to ensure policies do not disproportionately impact local residents. Approving a vague developer-led affordable housing scheme without scrutiny may be unlawful. Point 3. Net zero enforcement. No legal basis. This development claims to align with net zero policies, yet the UK contributes less than 1% of global CO2 emissions, rendering local enforcement meaningless. Legal breach. The Climate Change Act of 2008 requires local policies to be proportionate and evidence-based. What scientific or economic analysis has this council conducted to justify development targets under net zero? If none exist, this policy lacks legal standing. My final challenge, legal risk of approval. If this council is concerned about losing an appeal and incurring costs, then it must also consider the legal risks of approving a development that fails to meet statutory transparency, accountability and fairness standards. If this application is approved without addressing these illegal concerns, councillors must be prepared to justify their individual liability for breaching planning laws, transparency regulations and public sector duties. This is not just about planning. This is about whether decisions here are lawful, democratic and accountable. Thank you.